this TikTok. Good
No one even
God.
comes up if I look up King Heidi. It's all a sham.
What do I
Don't
want?
be a
Window
sham.
capture? I want a window capture. So
Who's the #1 hyena on Twitch?
Whoa,
Hyena with 2 A's.
Alex, why did you send this weird TikTok?
Oh, because Ryan was talking about how you were like a piss girl or something.
Oh,
a pee-pee girl.
PP girl.
Yeah.
That Ryan?
The funny thing is,
like
I
years ago.
I brought it up before we went live. Alex brought it up after we went live, so thank him for that.
We're live?
Oh, we're live.
Oh, God. Okay. I think like 5 years ago when Ryan and I were like new friends and we were in a D&D game together and I said something like, I've been drinking a lot more water recently, so I might have to take more frequent breaks during D&D. Sorry about that. And our DM, Jordan... Oh, you... Fuck, you know Jordan. You both know Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan was like, oh, you're a PP girl? You're a PP girl? You're a PP girl now? And he wouldn't let me live it down.
Well,
the fact that I was drinking more water recently.
He asked it once. He's like, oh, Mara's a pee-pee girl? And you're like, yeah, I'm a pee-pee girl. And then done. It was done from there. You're forever a pee-pee girl.
Finished. Brian and Grishka latched onto that and didn't let me live it down forever. And apparently it's still not done.
Well, I brought it up specifically before we started going live, and then Alex didn't know we were live, and he brought it back up. So everybody, welcome to the pee-pee girl stream. And friends.
Yay!
Stream.
Amazing.
Thank you, Jazzy and Alex, for
joining us.
Being flexible on this stream. We were... I am aware that...
Did something happen, Mara?
You're amazing and wonderful.
I know that I fucked up, and I'm sorry. I thought
I know that you're
Remnant
amazing.
was a 4-player game. Turns out it was just 3 players. And that's on me, gang. But now we've decided, and thank you all for agreeing to this without knowing anything about it, we've decided to pivot to the Quiet Year instead of Remnant from the Ashes. So this is like a cooperative storytelling kind of tabletop game, you know? It is like zero math, because I know that's a concern for some people. We're not going to have to worry with all that tonight. The basic of the game is we are building like a world, like a society together, like imagining it together, and drawing cards one by one, like on our turns, which will give us 2 options of something to draw and add onto the map.
Sometimes it'll be 2 options. Sometimes it'll be just 1.
Sometimes it's just 1, yeah, but usually it's 2 options. And by the end of the game, we have this big tapestry of like what's happened and everything. There's a few more rules to it.
So I can go through all that briefly with the with also the pre-written intro for it if you want.
Go for it.
Let me turn off my Xbox so we're not getting that sound in the background. I should have let you vamp for a few more seconds so I could pull up the Google Drive, because that's what I was already doing.
Yeah, it's not a very restrictive game. Like, it's set so that it's just like creative freedom for us, and it's kind of just improv and making decisions and not being too precious with the things we create.
Yep.
And it's a lot of fun with a group that's as like high energy.
Likes to set things on fire?
We absolutely, like, bad things are gonna happen to the world we create, like, to our baby. And that's part of the fun. So I hope everybody's on board for that. I hope that sounds like a fun time to everybody. I know Alex is up for a bit of improv. He's a big improv comedy boy.
Don't put this on me.
Okay,
Don't you
so-
put this evil on me, Mara.
So he's going to be the best one in the group, and he's going to
Okay.
carry the stream.
Mm-hmm. This
I-
is
Can do a
drawing,
great
right? A thing I'm terrible at?
Oh, it's a thing where
We're all terrible at it.
that's fine. The
I
drawing.
don't know
Oh.
about Jazzy's drawing skill, but Ryan and
I
I are
have an
terrible.
art degree.
Fuck,
It's the
really?
thing. 75% of us are
Yes.
terrible at.
Shit. This isn't going to work. We
but-
have to do something else.
All of the drawings, like ideally, all the drawings should be less than 1 inch square and take less than a minute, because it's less about what it looks like and more about the story we're telling together on the map. But I do have all the stuff in front of me as we prepare, so I can get it
I
done.
hate this map basis that we're on because I keep trying to clean my screen.
It's the struggle.
It's awful. Go ahead.
For a long time, we were at war with the Jackals. Now, finally, we've driven them off, and we're left with this: a year of relative peace. One quiet year with which to build our community up and learn again how to work together. Come winter, the Frost Shepherds will arrive, and we might not survive the encounter. This is when the game will end. But we don't know about that yet. What we know is that right now, in this moment, there's an opportunity to build something. So, the Game of the Quiet Year, right here, I'm pointing, as you can see, to the blank page. This is our map. Before playing, we'll establish some of the landscape. As we play, we'll update the map to reflect new discoveries, conflicts, and opportunities. Part of the map will be literal cartography and other parts will be symbolic. We'll try to avoid writing words on it, though common symbols are fine. Throughout the game, we'll all be responsible for drawing on this map. It's fine to draw poorly or crudely, but all of us are going to draw. Ideally, if we were playing this in person, we'd have project dice. We're not going to worry about explaining what project dice are right now. Needless to say, there are projects in the game, and the dice are just there to mark down how many weeks they have left to complete. There are also a thing called contempt tokens. We also don't physically have these present. We can just say contempt when we want to draw one, but they represent tension and frustration in the community. And then there's also in the notes for everybody, there should be a summary card. It's a reference card. I can boop. This shows you what you do every week.
Forgot.
So, we're going to go through the deck one suit at a time. The first suit is Hearts, which is spring. Next is Diamonds, summer. Clubs is autumn. Spades is winter. As we're going
The
through...
neat thing about
Probably
this
not gonna
game,
remember that.
you don't have to.
The neat
Okay,
thing
good.
about this game is that it's made so that you can play it with just like a deck of cards and a blank piece of paper. As long as you have like the document up that says like this card is this and this card is this. Like, it's very cool.
Yeah.
And it's fun to bust it out when you're with friends.
So, we all have two roles to play in this game. The first is to represent the community at a bird's eye level and to care about its fate. And the second is to dispassionately introduce dilemmas as scientists conducting an experiment, like setting it on fire, Jazzy. The Quiet Year will ask us to move in and out of these two roles. We don't embody specific characters nor act out scenes. Instead, we represent currents of thought within the community. When we speak or take action, we might be representing a single person or a great many. If we allow ourselves to care about the fate of these people, the Quiet Year becomes a richer experience and serves as a lens for understanding communities in conflict. We'll also be presented with opportunities to introduce new issues for the community to deal with. This will often happen when we draw cards or use the discover something new action. By dispassionately introducing dilemmas and then returning to our other role as representatives of the community, we create tension and make the community's successes feel real. If there's an issue you struggle with in real life, like whether violence is ever justified, introduce situations that call it into question. I don't necessarily agree with that part specifically. But yeah, it's about messing around with communities. Who's typing? Alex rolled a DF, and he rolled a 0 on it.
Wild, I didn't know there were zeros on DFs.
I let myself down on that one.
So, before the games begin, we should establish some facts about the community and what its surroundings are. We begin with a brief discussion of the general terrain. So everybody can give one kind of detail, like where do we want to be? This can be anything from sewer system in a post-apocalyptic future to, a rocky hillside in a fantasy kingdom. The scope of this game can be anything. What kind of genre are we thinking?
First of all, before we get into that, can I just ask, does this sound fun to everybody? Like, are we in?
I'm in.
I'm intrigued but confused.
That's totally fine. This is a game
Also,
you
Alex,
haven't
what the
played
frick
before.
is that?
What is
the
what?
frick, Alex? Don't.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Jazzy, what's wrong?
Alex, what did you do?
I've done nothing.
I'm
You.
skeptical.
Hmm.
Oh, the DF that he rolled?
No. The map.
The map.
Oh, he
Yes,
in,
if you click down on the map, you can actually be like a little circle.
right
Hold
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Like
right
Click
there.
and hold
Yeah.
fireworks.
Right here. There's something on the map.
Oh,
And
I
right
thought
here.
that was a smudge.
Where it says follow me
Oh.
at twitch.tv/TheKingHyena. Yellow
Well,
on
it's
yellow.
basically as valuable as a smudge.
Alex, you will want
Wow.
to change your color because the color that you have is the color that you draw in typically. Although I think you can change your no, you can change the color you draw in normally, but I think it defaults to your
Okay,
player
okay.
color.
Let's just go a dark blue.
But that's okay.
There we go. Now I'm on my trademark.
What kind of worlds you like, Jazzy? You want to do like a Final Fantasy world where it's like weird fantasy but also some techno futurism?
Ooh.
I think in honor of Remnant, we should do something involving tree people
People.
or a forest.
You want to do like kind of a remnant style world, like a fallen metropolis kind of shit, like bombed out high rises and like parking garages and shit. That
Oh, I
kind
don't know how
of
to-
post
I don't
apocalypse
know how
kind
to
of thing.
erase. Oh no.
You use
Oh,
the
you-
arrow to select, and then you can just hit delete.
Oh, okay. I don't know how any
I
of
did it
this
for you.
works.
You go ahead. Yeah, the left, that taskbar on the left, you're on the ruler tool right now.
That's me.
Oh, yeah, that's Alex. You want to click
Nice.
on the pointer on the taskbar or on the toolbar on the
Right
left.
here.
I don't know.
It won't let me touch it.
Rulers. It's stubborn. Click and drag and make a box around it. And that should
It's not
highlight
doing
it.
anything.
Hmm.
That's fine. I'll delete it. Then.
Can y'all see what I'm doing?
No.
No.
What does this
But
button
that's fine.
do?
We'll make it.
You rolled 5d10.
Yeah, you used the dice roller. Because again, most people use this for D&D or other
Where?
dice rolling tabletop games.
I take it we're not going to use that, huh?
Not really.
Yeah,
No,
no,
this just uses cards.
not gonna be rolling any dice.
Where
Ooh.
where does the result of it though go?
In
I'm
the chat.
hearing it going,
Uh,
but oh,
There is a chat one, right? Do you see it?
oh, I see.
Oh,
I rolled a
you're-
1. Oh, that's
Yeah.
sad.
You rolled a 1 on a
Oh.
D12.
Oh.
Oh, Jazzy, your luck is not
Oh.
with you tonight.
Hmm.
Oh,
There we
Ryan
go.
isn't
That's a little
either.
better.
There
Alright.
we go.
15.
There
We'll
we
take a
go.
15.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. I just
Damn it. I wanted to do that just in case I rolled a 20.
Okay, so
dang.
I'm okay with like post-apocalyptic bombed out world.
Hey, I got one.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Okay,
Alright, we're good. Nice.
Nice.
So
Wait, I was about to write mice.
nice. So we can all in turn add one detail to the map, and this can be something as broad as like a bombed out tower, or a forest, or a river, or a crater. Right now, we want to avoid getting too specific. We're just kind of defining the geographical features where our community is, or surrounding our community, rather.
Gotcha.
Well, if this is a foresty thing, then there's gotta be a secret grove. So we should have a secret grove. Is that
Hell
too
yeah.
specific?
No, put it on the map. Draw something that symbolizes a secret grove somewhere. It should be small, because we're going to be drawing a lot of stuff on this map. That'll work.
Is that okay sized?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make this pretty. Y'all keep doing your talking things.
So, like, do we want to assume this is like all forest here, but just kind of generally there is, this is post-apocalyptic. We could discover bombed out buildings and whatnot, or add them now if we want. But like where we are is mostly forest.
Yes.
So, okay. All right, Alex. What detail do you want to add here?
Oh. I'll add a destroyed supermarket.
Hell yeah.
Classic.
Just in the spirit of Remnant, can I like decide that the civilization that we're talking about is like in a bunker? Just because I'm Jesus.
Yeah, we could have the bunker that we live in with like a hatch at the top, which is how we get in and out.
Hell yeah. What should it be called?
Bunker
Or
76.
Bunker 76 is Fallout. We're not doing 76.
69.
Bunker 69. Hell yeah. So I'm also gonna do I'm just gonna put it smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go the very opposite end to Jesse.
I'm also gonna start with a square. And
Oh wait, stores don't have windows anymore.
ooh, they're bombed out.
And I like the idea of a patch of this forest. Let me get a gross color here.
So this is supposed to be a tree line because it's a secret. So it's like there's a lot of thick tree around it, so you can't like see it. But it's like a little grove with a pretty pond, and it's cute. Think
Oh, yeah.
Final
Here.
Fantasy X. That pool. You know
You're
which one I'm talking about.
Starting to make it a little big, so be
It's
careful.
done.
But that rules.
I am adding a patch of dead trees
Oh no.
with like a ground that is just like let me get a real nasty color for dirt. That's a nasty color for dirt. With just like a real like glowing corrupted dirt around it.
Hell yeah. Don't worry, guys. I put the 69 box on the map.
Nice. So the next thing we should have is the next thing we figure out are
The
resources.
bang bunker, as SNES has determined it to be. Hell yeah. Also, welcome. We're playing the Quiet Year.
Damn straight, it's gonna be the bang bunker. It's bunker 69. How do you think we survived all this time?
Eh.
Also,
Okay.
our community is going to be about unless we specifically want to make it bigger or smaller. The communities are usually about 60 to 80 members. These are small communities.
Got an idea how many members it could be.
69.
Oh, Alex, I gotta commend you on this super mart. I love the falling letters and shit. That rules. That actually that's mwah. That's beautiful.
Um,
Oh, Jazzy's is so nice.
Jazzy's is really nice. I think we can all agree mine is the most
Powerful.
The
geometric.
most powerful.
I'm not going to talk much on playing Chivalry 2, so I'm just going to be listening to you guys be nerds. Hell yeah, that's all we can ask. Have fun. So, we're determining resources.
yes, so we're going to figure out 4 resources. Once we pick these resources, they are, no matter what, in some way important to our community. All players can be edited by all players.
Condoms.
What'd you say?
He said
Condoms.
condoms.
I thought you said cum dumps, which in the similar vein, one is significantly worse than the other.
Well, I mean, either could be important to Bunker 69.
I don't want to go down that route.
No, I don't believe we are. I know improv is yes and, but we're just gonna no on that one. We're gonna
No,
hard no.
and
on
in fact.
So these can be things from like as simple as like water and power and gasoline to sometimes we do weird shit like names or secrets or shadows.
Ooh.
I'm gonna vote. I got one. I'm thinking metal. Since we're in a post-apocalyptic forest, probably not a lot of like. I mean, aside from the supermarket, there's probably not much around. So I'm gonna be like.
Okay, totally.
Metals. I'm good with metals.
We are.
Yeah,
Metal
metals.
is scarce.
Well, we don't decide that yet.
Oh, right. We decide. So, right now.
What's important?
Right,
Yeah.
we're saying what's
Right.
important. We haven't determined whether we have a lot of them or none of it yet. That's the next step, I think.
And I'm going for metal because if we're in a forest, then most of this stuff's probably going to be made out of wood. So I'm like, well, if they can get a hold of metal,
Makes
that's
sense
gonna
to
be
me.
important.
Alex or Mara?
Sheep. Because it's so cold, we need some wool.
Do we want
Do
to
you want to broaden that to like livestock?
No, just sheep.
just sheep?
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Hell
okay
yeah,
with sheep.
sheep. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. The 4 basic needs of survival: food, water,
Metal,
shelter,
sheep.
and sheep.
We're gonna turn this
Yeah.
into Catan. We have so much wood. We're gonna trade wood for sheep.
I was just thinking that. I was
That's
thinking
what I was
just
going
fun.
for.
Got wood for sheep.
That's exactly what I was going for.
This is always the most difficult part for me, is coming up with a resource. Is it a cop-out just to say wood? I mean,
Yeah, wood.
maybe food, right? I know it's boring, but if I say
mean-
food, Ryan, will you give us a weird one?
I mean, I can get weird.
Orion can get weird.
I can
Ryan
get
can
weird.
get weird. We know this to be true.
Food. What's a good name for it? I know what it is, but what's a good name for it?
Food?
No. For the thing that I want to be a resource. I'm gonna call it pulse.
What?
No. Okay. Now, what does that mean?
Pulse is. We don't entirely understand it, but it's what we use mainly for power, but it has uses beyond power that we don't quite grasp yet.
Oh, sick! It's mana crystals.
It's-
bullshit. God.
Well, you see that weird purpley shit under the corrupted trees?
That's
the
pulse.
worms?
That's pulse.
Worm?
We want the
A
worm.
worm?
We want the worm.
Worm?
Now, Ryan, have you been writing these things down?
Yes.
Okay, you just haven't saved changes. That's why they're not showing up first. Gotcha. There.
Yay!
So we should decide. We are going to be scarce on all of these save one. So we should figure out which one we have in abundance, and the rest are scarce.
I kind of want to have a lot of sheep.
I also want to have a lot of sheep.
Well, I have a question. I'm probably thinking too much into this, but if we have a lot of sheep, then don't we technically also have a lot of food?
I don't think we can eat the sheep.
Can't eat the sheep.
I think maybe sheep are poisoned.
Yeah, I think the
Poison
sheep
sheep.
are inedible because like we can't like
Because of pulse?
well, and food is
Option.
scarce. So like food is scarce, meaning we can't
I-
eat the sheep. Like so, whatever they're grazing on out there, it feeds them, but it would kill us.
Okay, fair enough. That was mostly my question because I was like, well, we can't have one be scarce and it also the other thing not be. Yeah, you get where I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Totally.
that's
Yeah,
the great
yeah,
thing
yeah.
about role playing games. If something doesn't make sense, make it make sense.
Rationalize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a game about rationalizing.
We're the shepherds of the future. We're the shepherds of the apocalypse.
That kind of rules, actually.
The sheep are inedible. We're post future apocalypse bunker shepherds. Sheep abundant, metals scarce, food scarce. Now these don't super play in mechanically. They do at some points, but this is more just to kind of guide us as we're going. Like if we're going to start a project to like build a food bunker, like well we can build a food bunker, but we don't have much metal to build it, and we don't have much food to put in it. So there's
These are
not
to
a
like guide our decisions a little
Yeah.
bit.
So that's that. So once we begin the game, we're going to get. We are not supposed to discuss too much what we're doing with each other. There is a move for that. So this is just where we go over what the turns look like, and then once we start the game, if we want to talk more broadly about what we're doing, you need to hold a discussion to do that. Because we're all going to have our own visions of what we think our community should do, and it's best not to share those to create conflict with each other. And when we do share them, it should hopefully bring more conflict to the table, or sometimes resolve a conflict. We'll see. But the way the turn goes is at the beginning of a week, the active player draws a card, and if you mouse over this little deck on the right hand side, you can pull one out. Well, you can grab one and like pull it out, and you can either stick it in your hand and click on it to make it nice and big, which is probably what we should be doing, just so that we're not dropping them on the table all the time. Let me recall that one and shuffle. So at the beginning, the first thing you do every week, the active player draws a card. You read the text out loud to everybody and do what it says on the card. Then project dice are all reduced by 1, which we'll get into projects in just a moment. And then you get to take one action as shown on the reference card here. The actions are discover something new, which is you get to introduce a new situation and draw it on the map. Hold a discussion. You choose a topic. Everyone gets to weigh in once, or you start a new project. You start a project that the community... state a project the community started as a group, decide its duration. So real quick. Discover something new is exactly that. One of the action types is discover something new. It might be a problem, an opportunity, or a bit of both. Draw that situation onto the map.
Opportunity.
Probability. Opportubulum. Opportubulum.
That was actually the second name I was gonna go for if Mara didn't work out.
Hi, I'm Opportubulum. Whenever things seem too controlled or easy, we can use this action to introduce new issues and dilemmas. When individual characters get introduced, which we will, we'll give them names and record those names on our index card. And I'll put those names in our resources thing so we know their names. But that's all discover something new is. Discover something new can be like, so there is a den of wolves that is just 50 yards from our bunker. They have taken up here, and then you draw a little den of wolves, and that's your discover something new. Hold a discussion. So yeah, for all the discussion, you can choose to open a discussion with a question or a declaration. So if you start with you and go clockwise, I think we're going to use the player order down here at the bottom as our order. So it starts with you and then it goes through the order. Everyone gets to weigh in once, sharing a single argument comprised of 1 to 2 sentences. If you opened with a question, you get to weigh in last. If you opened with a statement, that's it for you. A discussion never results in a decision or a summation process. Everyone weighs in and then it's over. This is how conversations work in communities. They are untidy and inconclusive affairs. Each discussion should be tied to a situation on the map. When a discussion ends, mark the situation it is attached to with a small dot. We don't really do that. But like,
We're yeah.
go ahead.
I'm worried that we're getting bogged down in rules and that none of us are, and this isn't going to stick.
We have one more
I
rule
don't know what's happening.
before we get into it.
This is so much one of those games that makes sense like as soon as you start playing it.
Yep.
I promise.
There's one more thing to go over before we just hit the ground and go.
Okay.
And that's starting a project. So you can choose a situation on the map and declare what the community is going to do about it. Like I said, we can build food storage, or we can start an expedition to get pulse from the trees. As a group, we kind of decide how many weeks that'll take. If something is going to take more than 6 weeks, you need to break it down into smaller chunks of a project. But anything can take between 1 and 6 weeks, and then every turn that counter gets ticked down. You won't have to worry about that. I'll take care of all that. Once it ticks down, the person who started the project gets to describe how it went. And unless a card changes the project or something else happens, it's always safe to assume that the project went well and succeeded at what it was doing.
That can be complicated.
Yeah.
Like, it can be like, it succeeded, but...
Yeah, you can always add in your own complications if you want, but generally it should be assumed that unless something messed with it, your project went well. Because like we went to the pulse trees, but we discovered there was a dinosaur guarding it, or something like that. But we can just get into it. And if we need to like stop and talk a little more about how things go, just let me know. You can say, "Hey,
Yes.
stop! I have a question," and we'll stop.
Absolutely. The most important thing is we're taking turns, and when it gets to your turn, have that that little reference card up. Know how to access that.
It's my friend.
Yeah,
It's my
that's your
best
friend. Absolutely. And that tells you what to do on a turn. It's the left column are the things that happen on every turn, and the right column is you pick one of these three things to do on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Ryan, do you want to go ahead and draw that first card?
I will draw this. I'll actually flip it on the map, and then I'll put it in my hand.
Yeah.
Just so everybody can see. So, 5 of Spring. There's a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or, alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what? I don't want to break something that we haven't even built yet.
Destroy the bunker.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, oh, a disquieting legend about a place, and I'm just glaring at my corner now.
I don't know.
Oh no!
The ghosts of the underpaid workers of the supermarket. Ooh.
The ghost of capitalism.
Ooh.
Good golly. Or I guess if I'm understanding correctly, it could be something entirely new, of course, too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So Ryan
Guess I
gets to
could
choose
steal
one of
your
those two
card?
things, and then
That's
draws
fine.
them on the map.
So I'm going to... what's a good disquieting legend about this place? I think... let's stay on theme here. The legend about this place is that the trees aren't just alive, the trees are living. And the trees can talk to one another. And the trees have memories. They are alive in ways that people didn't that trees could be before. So I'm just gonna draw a couple trees with like faces on them.
With big ears.
With
Big tree ears.
I'm gonna be in so much trouble for that tree I peed on in year 7 camp. Oh no!
That was Kenny. He's into it.
That's worse.
That's worse. That's so much worse.
I'm gonna sap. No, sorry,
Oh.
sorry, not sorry.
I hated that.
If it
I'm gonna draw
the
a
tree
little.
falls in the wood and no one's around to hear it, do the other trees hear it?
Oh, this is a cool world already.
Yep.
Before we started, I was like, okay, Mara, this is always the hardest part, is picking a genre. You're just gonna say space western and we're gonna go with it.
Look, it's Kenny. Woo!
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Oh, this is Kenny. Let me draw a little piss puddle there.
No. Don't do
Um,
that. No, he drank a lot of water. It's invisible. It's not there.
Somebody's.
Oh, he spills his lemonade.
Oh, I
Oh,
hate
no.
this.
He's a lemon tree. It's fine. It's fine.
No. No.
I think so. We don't have any project dice to reduce. I think I'm going to discover something new and add another thing to the map.
Oh, yeah. 2 things in 1 turn. Let's go.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use my own suggestion from before, and I'm gonna say not right next to the bunker, but I believe that some wolves have moved into a den in the forest here.
Oh, sheep.
Yeah.
After my sheep. After my
They're
sheep.
after Alex's sheep.
No.
How are we gonna trade them for
Keep
wood?
our beasts back.
Wolf.
I have one of those those canes that are like a question mark shape. I don't know what they're called.
Crook. Shepherd's
A
crook.
crook. A shepherd's crook. Like swinging it at the wolves.
All right, Mara, it is your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. What is it? Do I do deal? Is that the button I hit?
If you hover over it, a card will pop up, and you can just grab that and drag it out.
Oh, I see. 6 of string. Are these
Ooh.
shuffled?
Yep.
Because you did 5 and then I did 6.
Yep. I've shuffled them like 5 times.
Great. Are there children in the community? If there are, what is their role? Or, how old are the eldest members of the community? What special needs do they have? I think there are children. And their role in the community, I think they do. I think
Fend
the
off
kids work.
wolves.
They are used to sate the wolves so that the wolves don't want our sheep. No, I think kids work in this community. Like, I think this is like 60 to 70 people trying to support themselves.
69, please.
69 people. Yeah, that's actually just the counter of how many people are there. Do I have to drag this to my name for it to go in my inventory?
Right.
Or can I just
Right click and hit take.
right click, take card? Great. I think maybe kids are shepherds. Because, like, historically that's been a young person's job.
The boy who cried wolf. He was a kid.
Exactly. Yeah, and I will draw that in just a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and think of my action first.
That's their role. They're lookouts, and we call them the boys who cry wolf.
Ooh, I mean, I kind of love that, though. That actually, like, sounds like it would be a neat thing. Like, I love in apocalypse stories when there's, like, carryover from our culture, but it's, like, recontextualized. I think that's very fun. I'm going to start a project, I think.
Oh.
Just because I think we should get a project dice on the board.
Bring Kenny home.
Bring Kenny home.
I don't like the sound of that.
No, me neither. I don't even know what that means in this context. He's a tree.
We bring him home. Someone has to do.
Oh. I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to send a team to the supermarket to see if there's anything there worth getting.
A scavenge team.
A scavenger team, yeah. Do I have to draw something for that, or can I just put...
No.
I'm
Well,
gonna say that's like...
technically yes, but you can just like draw like some little people, and then we'll do some. Yeah, you should draw something for it. Actually, is the correct answer.
Okay.
Just draw some little people, and every turn we'll just move them a little bit closer.
Well, typically we would have dice to represent the project going down, but we're going to use pips, and we'll put a number of pips by the project.
What do you think, 4 weeks?
I think 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it is a short thing.
Let's go the middle, 3 weeks.
Deal. What do you think, Jesse?
3. 3's good.
Three?
3's good.
All right, I'll put 3 pips here.
Alrighty.
And
Everybody see those little
Yeah.
lines? That's what we're going to use as counters. Okay. And then I need to draw some little shepherds.
all right, well,
And I think that's the end of my turn.
yep.
So is this making more sense now that we're actually into it?
Yes.
Great.
Alright, so I draw a card.
Yes. So you hover over the... Do you know... Yeah, you hover over the
I know
pile
what
and
it
then...
I don't
Yeah.
draw 1 cards.
I'm the one that doesn't know what's happening.
That's fine. I
Alright,
love
that's
this
all.
one.
Okay.
Wait,
Charis-
Alex, you're in my drawing space. Take it
Oh,
to the other
sorry,
side of the map.
A charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins
Ooh.
her endeavors? Start a project to reflect. Ooh. Charismatic young girl tries to tempt many into sinful or dangerous activity. Why does she do this? How does the community respond? Oh,
These are good.
oh, these are both good.
This is
Ah.
Ryan's favorite card
I
because
love
it
this
always
card.
results in a cool character.
Yeah, you're gonna have to name this girl.
Okay.
This girl is always important in the game.
And she's often a cult leader.
And she's often a cult leader. Okay,
Yeah, that's a
I
shepherd.
think
That's
I
XKCD.
am
Fuck off.
going to choose sinful or dangerous activity.
Yeah. We've
I
got a
think I'm
lot of
picking a
opportunities for
sinful or dangerous activity, and I think it's going to be something to do with the pulse. She wants that pulse.
Oh shit.
She wants that pulse.
Is it sinful or is it dangerous? You can right-click the card and hit take to put it in your hand.
Or both.
Oh. It will be dangerous, I suppose.
Is it dangerous to handle pulse unless you know what you're doing?
Yes. No, she wants to experiment with the pulse.
Ooh. So maybe it's not super dangerous to obtain, but
Dangerous to
like-
fuck with?
She wants to
Yeah.
weaponize. She wants to weaponize the pulse.
oh shit.
How does
Oh shit.
how does the community respond to this?
Ah. The leaders of the community are not fans. They're simple folk. They just wanna raise their sheep. And
See,
her
this is my
name,
favorite part of this game because we're just making decisions, you know?
and her
Making
name
decisions
is
about the world.
her name should be Let's go Zoe.
It's always a good name.
ZOE or ZOEY?
ZOE, because she's evil. She dropped the Y.
Young
Like-
girl with a weapon plan.
Some
Alright.
real Glinda shit going on.
Alright. I
Oh.
gotta draw her now, right?
Yeah, Ash says, "What are you guys up to? I like the tree." And the Haunted Dolls, thanks for always nice to meet a fan, says, "Hi Ash, we're playing an RPG because Mara miscounted the numbers of players in Remnant, so we're making our own Remnant." Yeah, okay, yeah. Mara fucked up, guys.
It's okay. Everybody
I
makes
love you
mistakes.
dearly.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
And then, so we tick down a...
I really could have sworn that I saw somewhere that it was 4 players. I don't know what I was looking at.
I really should have questioned it earlier because I was almost certain that it was 3. Somebody already ticked it down for me. Mara?
I just did that. Yep.
I'm the pip master.
Okay, you can be the pip master.
And then Alex,
Love
you
it.
get a action as well.
Oh, yes.
Once you're done drawing this giant child.
I'll trick it down. I'm sorry. I gotta give her a little, like...
She got blue hair. She an anime girl.
I'm up to no good
Yes.
smack.
Hee.
Tee-hee-hee-hee.
She's just
Oh, I
the,
can't shrink it down. Never mind.
the one anime girl.
There you go. She can
You
just be
always gotta
closer
have
to the
one.
bunker.
Yeah, I wonder who the
alright.
main character is.
Oh my god.
Where's the reference card? There it is. Let's. You know, can I start a project
Yeah.
of Zoe taking a off branch of the community to go get Pulse?
Oh shit. We're splintering already?
We're splintering already.
Oh
This will
god.
end wonderfully, I'm
And,
sure.
I mean, I think if this
Hell yeah.
succeeds, we don't get, like, the community doesn't get more access to Pulse. It's just Zoe's little tribe that does.
Zoe gets more access to Pulse.
Yeah.
What did I say? That card usually results in a cult.
Oh dear.
So let's say that will take longer than the Super. 4 weeks.
4 sounds fair. This is just
Yeah.
to, like, take a group there, right?
Yeah, because she needs the Pulse first.
Give me, like, a percentage how much of the bunker goes with her.
It was just the
Ooh.
kids, right? She's just leading a group of kids.
Oh, that's right.
no?
That's right. I forgot
Oh,
about
is she?
that.
Yeah. No, she's taken the Boys Who Cry Wolves. There's no one on watch anymore. She's taken
Oh shit!
Zoe. Let's say Zoe's 13 has taken a group of boys with the lookouts to go get Pulse.
That's gonna have consequences.
She's tired of these old farts and their sheep. All right.
Oh my god, that rules. Jazzy,
Zoe
do
and
you?
the Boys Who Cry Wolves.
Oh, that's very cool.
That's an album name or a band. That's a band name.
That
Zoe
is.
and the Boys Who Cry Wolves.
Oh, I think I went to them. They played it like the basement of a local restaurant one time.
Yeah.
Right,
Shit, Jazzy, draw a card.
Oh,
So-
it's my turn, oh
yeah.
no.
So if you just hover your mouse over, a little card will pop up, and you can grab that and drag it out.
Out of the
I
top.
clicked on it.
Oh,
Just-
that's fine.
You can drag it from
Oh,
there. Yeah.
there we go.
Ace of Spring.
What group has the highest status in the community? What must people do to gain inclusion in this group? Are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common? Oh dear.
That's an
Okay.
interesting one.
Okay.
Would you like a nudge in either direction?
No, I
Okay.
have an idea. I just have to
Okay.
remember what words are.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we're making this matriarchal. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
So the
Now,
families
which
are
one?
ladies, and then it's gonna be the lady with the harem. So that's what we're doing. I'm calling this because I say so. God dang it!
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Frick yeah, ladies in charge. Let's go.
So-
and then
This
there's
is
like
a
a
reverse
council
harem anime.
or something. Yeah, we're
So-
going reverse
Council of
harem for
Mothers?
funsies.
Honestly, this could be...
Yes.
So this is what group has the highest status in the community? Or... Because this could be an
Oh.
answer to either one, actually.
Oh, frick. I was going with the family units one.
I mean,
of just,
I'm-
you know, you've got, like,
I'm okay with it being the answer to both.
Yeah, because that just rules. Let's just fuck it. Let's
That's
just go
fine.
with it.
Yeah.
frick yeah. Done. Yeah,
now,
that's
how do we draw that?
I think we draw a couple of queens in the bunker.
You could just draw like the female symbol, like the plus.
True. I think you said they've got like a council.
Yeah. I would like all the ladies ruling the families, or the bosses. They should, you know, make decisions, I guess, or something, probably.
Is it the Council of Mothers? Is that what?
Yeah.
It is
Let's go
then?
for that. Yeah, sure.
That's
why
fine.
not?
How about just the
That's-
mothers?
I like. It's got a good ring. It's got a good ring.
And like everybody in the community refers to each of them as mother, like Mother Sandra, Mother...
Yeah.
Tina.
I have.
Into it.
I have an idea. Hold on. Let me just so that way it shows up nice on the map. Hold on. I've got a.
The books have returned.
And then it will be. Where's my yellow? Where's my. Not that yellow, because that's like. I want highlighter yellow. Yeah. That's the best I got. It's the
Yeah.
best idea.
That works.
that's great.
It's a symbol. It's a stamp. It's the stamp of our community.
So I've already ticked
Hold on,
down
let
all
me-
the project clocks.
And I'll make this have like a sun or something, so that way it designates all the different mothers of the round.
Yeah.
Neat. And then you get to take an action.
Oh.
You get to discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
Huh. What if oh my gosh. I don't know. Frick.
That's okay.
What if we discover something new? Because that would be fun. What if we find some new friends? Some new pets for everybody to discover some weird critters in the forest, and they're nice, and we take them back as pets. Is that
Well,
legal?
I think taking them back as pets would be a project. Like domesticating them, I
Okay.
think might be a project. But I think we
Okay.
can totally discover some new things.
Then discovery of the friends happening.
Hell yeah!
Are they weird animals?
No, they're adorable.
But are they
And
weird like
Alex,
mouse foxes?
Oh,
Oh,
no, they're
God, yeah.
carbuncles.
No, no. It is a mouse
Carburetors
fox.
or whatever.
and they live by the grove, cause frick yeah. Add an extra tail, cause they got the 3 tails, and the little boop boop.
Jazzy, I hope you know if I
Yes.
get a card that allows me to, I'm gonna fuck up these weird foxes.
Babies, they're babies and they love you.
Remember? For now. Remember the
And they live
first rule
around
of
the
this
Silk
game.
Forest.
Treat this as disinterested scientists.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's all I got. Is I got my cute critter, and I love
Excellent turn.
my cute critter. I'm pleased.
Bam.
Right, so.
There's a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or there's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? Why is it abandoned?
We've got both of those already.
Yeah.
I know, but I gotta add a new one. The rules of the card.
The Supermart 2, built right next to the original Supermart.
Supermart Jr.
Oh no. I am gonna say that there is. We'll put it down here. This is not going to be to scale to the Supermart, but there is a. Mara knows me and my towers.
Ryan loves a tower.
There's a huge what we would know, but our community may not necessarily know. There's a huge burnt out apartment building here. It is significant in that it is the tallest still standing structure that we can see. It sticks out way, way above the tree line. And even people from our community who have been other places, like, this is the tallest thing that we've seen that hasn't been knocked over yet. We will. Let me make sure. Where is it? What does it look like? Yeah. But it's just like a big concrete. All the windows are smashed out. There's like falling fire escapes around the side. It's not in good shape. You probably wouldn't want to live there. But it's still freestanding. Oops. And we count down pips. So Mara, how'd your little trek to the supermarket go?
The task I set was just like, people go there, right? I didn't say like we loot it or anything.
It's kind of go there to see if there's stuff we can get.
Yeah.
Like, in 3 weeks, I think a looting run, as well as like identifying other stuff in there, like we could grab, enough food for another couple weeks or whatever if there's that there.
Mm-hmm.
But also identifying anything else that might be there that might take another bigger project to get.
Yeah, I think there was. I think this place has been hit already in a way that makes us think that there are other people who have been there that we don't know about.
So this
and
is
that
recent.
might be worrying. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there is a can of like open food that has not spoiled too terribly in the sun yet. Something that hasn't been in there for months. Something that was there like within the past few weeks or something. But yeah, I think it's already been hit. It doesn't solve our food problem.
Okay.
And did you...
I'm going to hold a discussion.
Ooh.
So, again, hold a discussion. I'm going to start with a statement. You can start with a statement or a question. If you start with a question, you get the last word. If you start with a statement, you say what you want to say and you're done. But the discussion is 1 or 2 sentences in and out. I'll also just briefly bring up contempt tokens here. We haven't used them yet. We may not use them, but what contempt tokens are is if somebody in the community or a group in the community, namely as a player, one of us, is doing something that you disagree with or that your faction or your community brain disagrees with, you can say contempt. Like, we don't have physical tokens to take to represent that, so you can just kind of like quickly say contempt. Don't try to say it too much over them. You can wait till they're done talking and say contempt. And you can even like mark it on your sheet or mark it on a piece of paper that you took contempt. And you can spend contempt on like more selfish projects later. But again, it's not a mechanic. It's just kind of a representation of this faction in the community was pissed off, so now they're going to do a thing in retaliation. It's like a representation of dissatisfaction among the community.
So you can use it like as justification for doing less community-minded things in the future.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
What was I going to say? Okay, so I'm starting a discussion with. Well, I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it quickly. We're going to lose all of our sheep if we let Zoe keep on with what she's doing.
Do you want to go out and defend the sheep from the wolves? I think that's all I get to say.
She's taken my boys.
I wonder if the supermarket has secrets we don't know about yet.
Okay. All right.
That's my
Good
turn.
discussion, gang.
Yeah.
All right. Mara, draw a card.
Clearly somebody who doesn't want to be vocally supportive of Zoe. Trying to change the topic.
Ooh.
There you go.
Perfect. Mara set this up for herself.
I did? There's another community somewhere on the map. Yeah, I sure did. What sets them apart from you? Or what belief or practice helps to unify your community? Well, I think I've written myself into a corner on this one. I think the community member who spoke up wondering about the supermarket, because that was a recent thing that happened, might have sent somebody out to double check it, do a more thorough, or just like an individual, they found that the supermarket is the center of a community. There are people there. They are
roof dwellers.
Upsettingly good at hiding.
Ooh.
And that can of food was probably not weeks old, it was probably minutes old. I like that. I think they are upsettingly sneaky.
Okay.
Whoopsie, I deleted that card instead of giving it to my hand.
That's
oh well, doesn't matter.
Fine.
What's this community called?
We don't.
I don't think we've established communications with them in any way. I think this individual
we don't know them yet.
Saw them and then ran away.
Right. Deleted a pip, and you get an action.
And as an action, just because this is an image I have in my head that I can't get out, I think that the giant bombed out apartment building is home to some big fuck off terrifying birds.
Hell yeah. Bird tower.
Like
Let's just avoid the bottom right corner. Alright, wolves, birds, now I'm good.
Absolutely. Okay, I've got some stuff to draw now. That is my turn, I think. Drawn. I think they are the roof dwellers of the supermarket, though.
Roof dwellers.
I have now drawn. I have, in one turn, decided 2 factions of roof dwellers.
Fine.
One is sneaky and one is birds who are also sneaky.
I don't think the birds are
Like-
sneaky. I think the birds are very loud, very visible, and just bigger than everything else around us.
So like a rock from D&D.
Yeah, I was thinking like rock.
Kinda, yeah.
Alright, draw a card for me. Alright. This one?
Nope.
Nope, already did that one.
It's the other one you got in your hand.
This one. Where does everyone sleep? Who was unhappy with this agreement and why? What natural predators roam this area? Are you safe? We already established the wolves.
And birds now.
And the birds.
Yeah.
And the carbuncles. And I know that Jazzy wants them to be friends, but who knows?
Friends,
The idea
friends,
that
friends, friends.
The idea that the
Thing, it's
carbuncles
a
are the
friend.
the natural predator of every creature in this area is the carbuncle.
I've seen Puella Magi Madoka. I don't trust like that. I've seen Madoka Magica, Jazzy. You can't trick me.
Where does everyone sleep who is unhappy with this arrangement and why?
I'm gonna move your card over here. If that's
That's okay. Well, we live in an underground bunker, so everyone sleeps underground. And yeah, I'll say some folks aren't happy with this.
Who?
But who? I'm the one that just keeps splitting off our community.
That's the
We got
cards.
Zoe who's upset, and now we got Andros the impatient who doesn't like sleeping underground.
Jeez. Andros.
Andros the impatient.
Andros the Unpatient?
Yeah, that's his full name. So now I get to draw another person. Andros is
Is he just a giant monkey head?
no, he's a giant monkey head. I don't like that line. Let me delete that line. Andros is the largest member in the community because he is being slightly mutated
Ooh.
by the pulse. Ignore the fact that his head is smaller than Zoe's. He has a small head, but a large frame.
Did
The
he eat a
large
sheep?
heart.
He ate a sheep! No, because then I think this incentivizes people to eat sheep if he becomes ripped.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright. I'm gonna...
Does he have a horn?
He has a horn.
Nice.
There you go. Andros the impatient.
I finished my birdie.
That's a good bird, actually.
Thank you.
I like your pigeon. And then I'll take my card.
Big.
And now you can
Okay.
tell us how Zoe's project went.
Did she fully Pied Piper all the kids away?
She's Pied Pipered all the kids away. And I think she got a lot of pulse and instead of coming back to the community, she's gonna stay in Pulse Land.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Hmm.
Gonna do
Yeah.
that.
There we go. We gotta reduce the 69 number. There's no longer 69
Oh,
people in this
shit.
bunker.
I'm gonna change it to like
I think like
it's like
62?
58.
58?
62?
I mean, I don't
Okay.
think there's a ton of kids here.
Nah, probably not. 62. Yeah.
Okay, and then I can add something, or I can start a project. Does the project have to be for this community?
The project has to be for
Oh.
something currently on the map. But like
Can I start a project?
the projects are
for-
for our community. We don't control the
projects
other
are for our
communities on the
community.
map. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Saying 58. I think there were 11 kids, including Zoe. I
Hmm.
think 1 out of 6 is a reasonable child population.
Okay. To keep Andros, the impatient,
Unpatient, please.
busy, the community is going to send him to go get Zoe.
Now, when you say get, I think that'll be determined when the countdown is done.
They're like, Andros, you're complaining about sleeping, so why don't you sleep up top for a bit? We'll send you to go get Zoe. And he's like, got it. And then he leaves. And then they were like, should we have been more specific with our instructions?
How many weeks is that?
Well, it took Zoe 4 weeks to get there and get the pole, so say it takes Andros the same amount of time.
Makes sense to me.
Boop. All right, Jazzy, please.
Oh golly. Oh no. Okay. Do it. There. Is that the right one? Yeah. Oh, right. Y'all can't see it. Right. There. I did it? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh.
I got
no,
it.
I don't want that. Get out of here.
Nailed it.
This, yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Someone new arrives. Who? Or two of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? Oh dear.
You've got options now.
I do very much like making new friends. But whom? Whomst? Oh, I have an idea. What if we have, we're gonna have a new friend. This friend shows up at the village, and and it's gonna be a really hot, tall dragon lady.
Okay.
We were talking about that earlier. I want a hot dragon lady in this game.
Her name
So-
is Jazzy.
Sounds like
No.
somebody has been interacting with the pulse.
No. Her name can be
Razzie Squeeze.
oh my gosh, no. I want to call her Androsa. Like Ambrosia, but with a D.
Hell yeah. Androsia arrives. What is actually? I was about to ask a
And
question.
she's
that I don't
gold
think-
too. Gold for she's got gold scales because Ambrosia's gold, and I want her to be gold. Done. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And she's tall. Don't forget the tall part. That's very important.
Well, Jesse, you're the one drawing her.
Oh yeah, I gotta draw her somehow. No, don't take my card. Go away. Alright, let's see here.
I really
Ryan's
like the fuck off speech
stealing-
bubble with my cool bird.
Stealing my cards, you hacker. Okay.
You said it was a big
Um,
fuck off bird, so I want to make sure he's telling everybody to fuck off.
Hell yeah. Looks like he's talking to the wolves.
He's talking to everybody.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. And then I have to do something else, right?
Yeah, you have an action. Reference cards. You can discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
Let's hold a discussion about
You can start
new arrival.
with a statement or a question. If you start with a question, you get to have one more line at the end. But if you start with a statement, that's all you get to say on it.
For the record, I don't want to draw legs because I hate drawing legs. So she just has a really long dress. Okay, that's what's happening there. How does the community feel about the dragon lady? I guess.
Yeah.
Or yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's fine enough. I'm not sure what else to pick.
As long as she brings no trouble, we have enough of our own with our children gone.
Who cares about the dragon lady? The wolves are gonna tear our sheep apart any day.
Speaking of sheep, I've read plenty of tale where dragons eat sheep. I'm skeptical.
And then Jazzy, you get to have the last word on this because you used a question.
Maybe we can she's a friend.
What did you say?
I hope she's a friend.
Contempt, not
Does that
really.
count?
No, that's not real contempt. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Bam. Queen of Spring. What is the most beautiful thing in this area, or what is the most hideous thing in this area?
This is my favorite card. Of Spring.
Well, we got the most beautiful thing. Hot dragon bees.
Cool bird.
Sexy wolf.
Kenny.
Kenny!
When will Kenny become a part of the plot? Who knows?
Kenny's cool puddle.
Oh, that should have been our large body of water.
Water, Ryan. Water.
Just make the puddle
There.
bigger.
Okay, I'm done with my drawing now. I'm pleased.
Excellent dragon lady.
That's a great dragon lady.
I think whether it's the most beautiful or the most hideous depends on who's looking at it. No, that's a cop out.
Magic eye. It's a magic eye
go for it.
painting.
No, because it's more of it's that the.
Do what you want.
No, it doesn't track for that. It's not in the spirit of the card.
Okay.
I'll just do it as my action. I think the most hideous thing in the area is what we've come to refer to as the suck.
Huh.
And the suck is a pit question mark. It's this patch of oily, disgusting dirt that is almost looking like lips, so I'm not gonna make it look like lips because that'd be weird. It's this just weird, gross patch of black dirt that will. It's not even like quicksand. It's you put something in and it just slurps right in, as if something were taking it. But we've never seen anything like. We've never seen anything come out of the suck, but you know kids will go there to like throw rocks at it because the rock, like you can throw a big ass rock at it, and the rock will like hit the surface and then short right down immediately. It's gross and it stinks. It's just stinky.
Well, the kids used to do that.
Yeah, now they grew up and are making weapons from the pulse. What's a good color for stink lines? That's a good color for stink lines. Is stinky. The stinky suck. But we just call it the suck.
The stinky suck is something completely different.
That's something that used to happen when we were Bunker 69, but it doesn't happen anymore.
Oh.
Reduce project dice. And I will discover something new. This is what I was going to say is our most beautiful, most hideous thing, but like I said, it wasn't really in the spirit of the cards. There is a copse of trees that has started gathering. It was a place where the forest looked pretty normal, and you would hear maybe like extra whispers as you went through it. But the trees have started growing in tighter and tighter to a point where they are inches apart. And
he's still friends.
and the whispering is even louder than before, bigger than before. So we have this. It's like the cops, the loud whispering cops. Listen, I can't do good names for everything. I got the pulse, I got the suck, and I got
Good night.
Kenny and the
you're
piss.
owed a good name. Any day now.
Kenny and the piss cops.
All Kennys are bastards.
So that's my
All
turn.
Kenny's a bot.
Okay. Next guy. Jack of Spring.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, gamers.
Omen time.
Oh dear.
You see a good omen, what is it? Nah. Or, you see a bad omen, what is it? Now...
The suck starts spitting out fire.
Oh god.
Now
Oh,
it's
I've got
the
so much to play with.
Mm-hmm. And you're adding something new with this.
I am adding something new. I think it's been like on the clock long enough that this is reasonable. I think the wolves start encroaching on us.
Oh no.
We are no longer able to leave the fate of our flock up to chance.
Is it just a sheep corpse that shows up? Just one sheep?
Yes, that is like the omen itself. But I think we are able to like track the movement of the wolves a little bit. I'll do this just so I can do a little copy, paste. Here more.
Puppies.
Puppy. And then I'm gonna draw a dead fucking sheep.
Is it bad that I'm on Team Wolf?
Of course you are. We've got. Oh god, you guys, we've got two furries in the game. We don't. The sheep stand no chance. Loyalists.
Right. We will reduce
He
project
wants shoulder
dice.
sheep.
Boop, boop, boo. I said boop boo. Thank you. And Mara action.
Oh. Give me a sec. I've got another
Another color to lay
touch
down.
another touch I've got to add here.
Oh, you should go to the urologist, sheep. You're not supposed to pee blood.
Oh no.
From there, yeah.
I dropped my
sheep.
spaghetti.
Almost dropped my croissant. I think it's right on our doorstep, though.
My wets! Please, dust my wets.
Did you
This is
see
what
your
happens when-
wets?
Yeah, dust my wets.
What? This is what happens when what?
I was gonna say this is what happens when the people who are lookouts leave, and then they're also like, "Yeah, it's strongest member, go after him."
Yeah. Oh, and then reference card. Start a project. I think is probably the appropriate response to that. I think we want to maybe build a fence. Does that sound right?
We don't have metals.
You've got wood.
We can do okay. Yeah, we can build a fence with wood.
I do think that's kind of against the spirit. Is
Sorry, Kenny.
I mean, like
yeah, if we've got an abundance of wood, then we don't need metal for that much. So I'm gonna not do that.
Gotta get some metal.
Maybe we thin out the number of people who are doing the like everyday chores, and everybody sort of takes on some extra work so that we can get some people out there watching over the sheep again. So I think people are now going to be a little bit overworked. I think the project is reorganizing all of the work schedules for everyone in the bunker.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's going to be kind of overworked when this goes into effect. And that sounds like that can't take too long. Let's say 2 weeks to get everything going right.
Okay. 2 weeks sounds right by me. I'll put 2 pips by the dead sheep.
Solid, Roger Dodger.
And that's Alex's turn.
Alright.
Mara, I posted the context for
Yeah,
it.
I just saw it. Thank
Okay.
you. I love that tweet now. I've never seen it before, but it's very
Yes. Deserving. It's right I get this card. The king!
good. You're going to
The
get
young
all
boy
4 of
starts
those.
Digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? An old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done?
Oh, Craig.
Oh no.
Ooh.
That's a good card.
Ooh. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with an old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done?
First of all,
And this.
hey, what's his name?
Oh, I gotta make another character. God damn it.
Cromslor.
Renjalor.
And the crime is that the reason that things are so bad now is that this old man worked on a project to create a very disastrous weapon using the pulse that the blueprints have suddenly gone missing for.
Hey, I've got an idea where they might be.
Yeah, I think we all got an idea where they might be.
Who might have those.
What was his name? I didn't get a name from there. You might
His
have.
name
Yeah.
is.
John Cena.
His name is. Let's say Liam.
Sure.
Classic old man Liam.
Fucking Liam.
God damn it,
Classic
old man
Liam.
Classic Liam. And let me draw another character.
And then-
old man Liam.
And then you get to tell us how Andros's project went.
Andros the Unpatient.
Andros the Unpatient.
Impatient.
Unpatient.
Who's unpatient?
Impatient.
I asked for clarification and put his name in the document as Andros the Unpatient.
I'm gonna say this old man kind of just looks like. Sometimes they get this old man confused with like the sheep in the flock.
Oh yay!
He has like big curly hair and a big curly beard.
I thought for a second you were gonna say, when you were describing his crimes, he was the one who killed the sheep. He said, "Oh, long
that would be good.
long ago in my youth, I killed a sheep 10 minutes ago."
Oh, Grandpa Liam, go back to bed.
I must confess to my long past crime of 10 minutes in the past when I killed that sheep and ate its entrails.
Oh, Liam.
I've learned and grown so much as a person since then.
Andros the Impatient, someone who many believe to be the strongest, indestructible, a monster of a man, is brutally murdered by Zoe.
Oh shit. That's
Oh.
that's a lot.
57.
And then I get to choose an action.
Yeah. That didn't go well for
The number
Andros.
dropped down by 1.
I think we're back up to 58 though, because we got Androsia now.
Oh,
She has not been accepted into our community.
The
Andros
Cardinals,
is being replaced by Androsia.
they joined us. And they show up. But
No, it was someone new arrives. I think she's hanging out outside. Unless it unless you're saying she's in.
Let's hold a discussion. Should
Okay.
we let Androsia into our community?
Oh, goodness.
Ryan would be first.
No, this is Alex's turn.
He
Well,
just
I
asked
thought-
the question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Jazzy.
Oh, okay. So we go like
Yeah,
that.
we're just going
Oh.
in the order there.
Gotcha.
I got confused. What's the question again? What
Should we
happened?
let Androsia into the community?
Oh, absolutely.
Contempt, contempt, contempt.
Things have only gotten worse since she showed up, and our kids still ain't here.
We need all the help we can get right now. She's willing to work. She's welcome in my home.
So that's 3 yays and 1 nay. Welcome to the team Androsia.
Sure.
Contempt, contempt, contempt.
58.
58. She is here.
We replace one mutant with another.
Andros leaves, comes back. Hi, I'm Androsia now.
Oh,
Proud of
She was
her.
trans.
She was trans.
She
Fuck.
was trans.
Jazzy card.
oh, it's my turn. Oh, dear.
Are you digging this, Jazzy? You having fun?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm just not good at this sort of thing, so I'm
You're-
scrambling.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Oh,
You
Dang it.
are a lot of fun.
I was trying to figure out how to move her, but it's she's got too many parts because I had to get
Oh.
dramatic with it, so I'm just
You
gonna
can
leave her
control
alone.
Z, and you can control Z on this one if you want. Up to you. I don't know.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, but I gotta draw a card. It's card time, right?
Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got? Oh, frick.
I have not been looking at the chat, by the way. I hope nobody said anything interesting. Nope.
I've been looking at
You
it
get me, Highness?
occasionally.
Okay.
An old piece of machinery is discovered broken but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered cursed and dangerous. How does your community destroy it?
Ooh.
Can we chuck it into the gross pit of black stuff? I want to chuck something in there. Let's do it.
Yes, Jazzy.
Okay.
Does that mean I have to start a project to go bring that over here to go chuck it?
No,
I
this
guess,
is
or
like the
it-
card. The card is just asking how we destroyed it. Like that's what we did.
Put it in the pit. Put it in the pit.
All right,
Put it in the pit.
toss some cursed
Put it in the
machinery
suck.
into the suck.
I got it.
What
I
could
got it.
possibly go wrong?
I know, right? It's gonna be great. I'm just so that way we don't forget about it. I'm gonna make it a pretty bright color here. I didn't mean to make that square, but what am I doing? Oh my gosh, here we go. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, and then do this, because it's like sinking in there, and it's gonna be a weird cog thing. Yeah.
Perfect.
Would have been a great jungle gym had it not been evil and cursed. It's just in there.
not my lung pump.
God, oh
Now-
man.
Now it's in the pit.
Your
We
lung
got the
pump
thing
was
in the pit.
cursed, Liam.
I love it.
And Mara, your rescheduling project finishes. What's the vibe?
Well, I think the general vibe is that now pretty much everybody here has more responsibility, like 10% more pressure on everybody. So everyone's a little overworked, but we get that task force together. We get some shepherds.
Right. Do they clean up the sheep? Do they bury the sheep? That dead sheep that's been sitting out there for 2 weeks.
Listen, this sheep is very good, so I'm gonna very carefully try to delete all the blood and just say this represents all the sheep that are alive now.
I love it.
Ta-da! A live sheep.
And jazzy action. Could always start a project to do
And-
something. We don't have any projects going on.
I was gonna say, can I start a project? Well, I'm asking because I'm not sure, but I'm assuming the answer's yes. But can I assign a project to have Androsa go take some of the folks that can fight and maybe go poke those wolves, possibly? I want to poke the wolves. They're being mean.
Yeah.
She's a big, strong dragon lady, and if she's got extra help, then she can go maybe beat up the wolves.
So she's a warrior.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah.
she's a dragon. Of course she is. She eats some wolves.
Listen.
Good.
Not all dragons are fighters. Some dragons are lovers. Some dragons are both.
She's both. She's hot and powerful.
All right. So and Androsia to fight the wolves. How long do we think that is as a project?
Androsa and friends. She's gonna take a couple
Yeah.
villagers to help
And
her
friends.
along. Cause she's new, so she doesn't quite know where things are either. So she's gonna need like some guidance and maybe somebody who happens to know how to use a bow. Maybe, I don't know. Frick.
You got to go collect 5 wolf skins to turn in to get your next level.
Here you go. Perfect. We're going on a fetch quest.
Hell
Would you say
yeah.
that Androsia is a lover, but also a child and a mother, a sinner and a saint? And she don't feel ashamed?
Answer the question, Jazzy.
Sure.
Just grrr.
Oh.
How many weeks were we going to think that is?
Well, maybe 2? Like, for like
It's like two
I don't-
or 3 at least.
I would say 2 because they are like right next door.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna
pretty
say they're not
close.
too far away, so I was assuming that it wouldn't be too long of a trip, so yeah.
Ooh, that's a box.
2-week hunting trip, I think, is entirely feasible for this.
Especially
But 2 picks
with,
here.
you know, cool dragon lady. Yeah.
You're gonna come back with some sweet pelts.
Hell yeah.
This one's purple quality. Alright, and I believe this is going to be the last card of spring.
Ooh.
What important and basic tools does the community lack? Or where are you storing your food? Why is this a risky place to store things?
You know, this is a really good lead into the next suit, because something that I don't think the rules went over is that each season is progressively more, like, challenging.
Well, and
God.
spring is about defining your community and the things around you. We've got a lot on the map now. We've got a lot of things going on. Summer
And then-
is about building and about growth and conflict.
A
Autumn,
lot of cards that have to do with, like, making projects and things.
Autumn is as much bounty as it is risk, because the weather's turning worse. Things start going wrong. And then winter,
Which is brutal.
we just got to try to survive winter.
We're not going to, but
We might. It's we when we get there, we figure out if we survived or not. I think I always go with food on this one. What important and basic tools does the community lack? I think because we're in this big ass bunker that is made of metal. But, you know, we can't take this metal to use stuff. But I also think that we can't repair the bunker. We don't have tools to repair this bunker with. We don't have, like, the wrenches and the screwdrivers or things to work metal in significant ways to patch holes. Like, I think this place is... It's not falling apart, but it's falling into disrepair because we don't have, like, the ideas of the more complex tools to keep this place running. Like if a pulse line busts, we don't necessarily have tubing to make a new pulse line with. We don't have the things that we need to repair this place. Which I am going to draw by putting just a little... Nope. Keep doing the box tool. Don't want to do the box tool.
I'll box you in the tool.
Don't do that, please.
Motherfucker.
Just put a little, like, crack. It's kind of like cracking.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Project dice reduced by 1. So, get out of here, Pip. And I think that we need to address a lot of shit going on here, don't we?
There's a lot of loose ends right now.
Yeah, there is. I think we are light on people. We're light on everything. What are our resources? Scarce metal, food, and pulse. I could suggest that, but that would make Jesse very unhappy.
Do it.
Oh.
Not make Jazzy unhappy, but I just like when people do ideas.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Jazzy.
Let's eat the bird.
No.
Do you see
That's
that?
like Mara unhappy.
That bird and that wolf, those are to scale.
Yeah. That is a big board.
Same with
That
the dragon
sheep?
lady.
That sheep is also to scale.
This is all to scale.
You can fit 2 dragon ladies in the tallest tower in the area.
how do we address any of this?
Hold a discussion or something then.
I think that some people are going to try to. Fuck.
Gotta
Like-
make a decision, pal.
Is it? Does it sound like we could fish things out of the suck?
I think that, and this is just based on the drawing, I think that cursed machine has not fully sank into the muck. I think part of it is still sticking out of there, so maybe.
I think a small group of people go off to try to dismantle the bits that are sticking out to get some metal. We're gonna need metal.
But it's cursed.
We need metal. Well, the machine is cursed.
Yeah,
We need
contempt.
the metal.
Someone in the community does not like that decision.
I'm sure of it. I think this is 4 weeks.
Can I make a request?
Sure.
Can you name a character who's in charge of this project?
I think it's a mother.
Makes sense.
I think it is going to be Mother Rose.
Sick.
She's not the most senior of the mothers. Like she's trying to like stand out among the mothers. She's like young and scrappy. She's one of the newer mothers.
I think this is more than 4 weeks. Because it was about 4 weeks for Zoe and them to get where is pretty close to the suck. So if you want to get there, disassemble this thing, and haul a bunch of scrap back, I think that might be a 6er.
I'm okay with that.
6, yeah.
Mother Rose, younger, punchy, trying to make her place. Alright, I'll put 6 pips here, and then it will be my turn. I am going to take all these
We need
cards
the next
back.
deck, baby.
And,
It's a duck.
let me recall those. Hide that.
Bye-bye cards.
Bye,
Bye,
cards.
My cards.
Bye, cards.
Give us cards.
Welcome
Miss
to
you,
summer.
cards.
We will shuffle. Boom.
Summer boy.
Summertime. Oh, look at that new card art.
Ooh. Project
Oh,
fail.
Should I-
I kind of want a project to fail. Something goes afoul and supplies are ruined, add a new scarcity, or a project fails.
Oh, they're both so bad.
Yeah, this was a bad first draw for summer. Oh, I kind of want a project to fail, but they're both so juicy.
Brother Rose gets caught in that sook.
I think I don't think anybody is killed over it, but I do think there's a lot of like back dealing and two-faced bullshit going on that sabotages the scrapping project before it can even set out.
Like they get out there and somebody knocks the machine loose and it gets sucked.
I think they get there and the machine is gone. I take back all of the things I said about like the political reason. I think they just get there and the machine is nowhere to be seen. Like we knew for a fact it was done sinking, but now it's gone. So I'm just gonna delete those pips. and delete this cog.
And Jesse, your wolf hunting project finishes. How did it go?
Well, I want to say that they did a good job because I want good news. God dang it! So
We need
they
some.
did a good job. They didn't wipe out all the wolves, but they're scattered enough where the wolves are probably just gonna move on because they done hecked up that den some first. But yeah, it was successful, and we got some wolf meat and some wolf pelts, to kind of help out with resources or something. I don't that's allowed, right? Yeah.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Is the wolf meat edible to us?
I think because they don't eat the grass. That it's
I think
fine.
this is totally. I think yes and no are both totally viable decisions here.
I think it's like the sheep aren't edible because they eat the grass, but the wolves are edible because they are only eating the sheep but not the grass.
And it is one of those things too where I mean, realistically, for anybody to even live, we'd have to give them something to eat, right? And wouldn't it be kind of dramatic that they could only end up eating predators? Like they can't eat any of the herbivores, which are the easy thing, but they could only eat the predators because the predators are not eating the vegetation. So,
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Alright.
so we have some protein to bring back. So that'll be good for, especially after that last draw. I think they deserve a win.
I don't. I don't think this solves our. I think this takes us from a scarcity to neutral. I don't think we're abundant in food.
Oh, definitely. It's just more of a, hey, let's give everybody at least a break. It's with one thing for a little bit, just for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like
I think
5 or 6 wolves. That's
we're
a lot
at
of
the
meat
level-
to cure and store. Like,
I think if we're at the level where if we gained a bunch of new people, we would have a food scarcity again.
oh, immediately.
But like an immediate food scarcity again. But right now we're holding steady.
Comfy.
I'm gonna change it to stable. Food is stable.
Yeah. Oh, I've got ideas. I want to start a project just because we
Can't wait to
don't
fuck
have
up
any
your
going
project.
right now. Because I fucked up your project and then the other finished immediately.
I also will warn our other players as we get further into the game, not having projects on the board can become a problem.
Yeah, like there will be cards that'll be like end a project or this bad thing happens to you. Let's see. I think I'm going to start a project to send Androsia and this people who fought the wolves to go try to make peace with Zoe and the boys who cried wolf. Or at least establish contact with them. Let's just say that.
Zoe v. Adrosia.
What?
No.
Zoe vs. Adrosia.
Zoe v. Androsia.
Top 10
Battle of
anime
Titans.
betrayals.
Yeah, so I think like 3 people have formed a nice little like adventuring hunting party headed by Androsia, and they're gonna go out and see if they can at the very least see that everyone's kids are okay. 'Cause
Well, like, Andros never came back. Like,
yeah, Andros never came back. I don't think anybody knows he's dead for certain. We'll see. I'm gonna do a signature Mara little dotted path.
oh, don't step in Kevin's piss.
God. Oh god.
Uh,
Yeah, how long do we think? I think that's a 4 weeks, right?
Yeah, I think it's gotta be
We've established that route is.
4 weeker.
Yeah. Oh, I deleted the damn card.
Beep, 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 beep.
All right.
Alright. Whew. Summertime.
Peace.
Is a congregant within the community demand to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for?
Oh,
Or-
Congregant within the
contingent.
community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged, and why did they damage it? Is it
these
permanent?
cards are mean.
Oh my god,
And,
we've
like,
been having some mean summer cards.
People are
Shit's getting serious.
overworked right now too. So like,
It's
Yeah.
true.
people are overworked, and we've just started doing a bunch of projects.
Yeah, that's got to be unpopular with somebody.
Hmm.
And Mother Rose is pissed about her metal project failing.
Oh.
A lot of people are very unhappy right now. But we got some wolf meat.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay. I think I'll go for the first one. Nothing's been damaged yet, but people are frustrated. They want to be heard. They're upset that their children have gone missing.
We still haven't really done much to deal with that after how many months?
How many months? They're hungry. Yes, we dealt with the wolves, but who's to say there isn't more wolves hiding around and their sheep are still unprotected? And now they're being overworked? No.
So
They
what?
demand.
What contingent within the community is this? Are these the fathers?
The
Question mark?
fathers.
Oh, no.
The fathers are
Petty stone.
upset. The dads are angry. It's summertime and they can't even go out and barbecue because there's no fence around to protect them.
Saturdays are for dads. And dads' cars.
So, great. Do I have to draw a dad now? I just have to draw another person.
Draw a dad.
Draw a dad.
It's dad time.
You can just draw a grill.
Dad time. Oh, okay. I'll draw a grill to represent. That's like what they've chosen as their as their flag, as their sigil for this.
The boys who cried wolf and the dads who can't grill.
Oh, what kind of game is this?
What are they asking for? Specifically.
Specifically. Oh, you know what? The mothers rule this community. They want a father on the council. They want a dad.
Ugh. Man.
They want some representation of their own.
Men are so emotional. They're just being unreasonable.
It's not a very good grill, but there's my grill. There you go.
That's
It
a
looks like
great
a weird.
grill.
It looks like a weird
grill.
UFO man.
That's what grills look like. They look like weird UFOs. You did great.
Okay, and for my action, I will actually start another project. I like how there's one wolf left. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, we didn't get them all. We just culled them and destroyed the
Yeah.
den.
I'm gonna say that instead of listening to the actual wants of the men, of the dads, the mothers are instead going to I guess focus more on the problem and just try and set up a trade route with the sneaky folks. I forgot what their names were.
The roof
I don't
dwellers.
think they have roof dwellers. I
So-
like roof dwellers.
That's what we call them
The
anyways.
roof dwellers of the supermarket. Because the supermarket would obviously have, I think, food and also metals. So I think they would want to set up trade between.
Ooh. I
So-
like that.
So, well, first, how long is this? I guess we'll do that.
3 weeks?
Because yeah,
I think it might be more than 3 weeks.
I mean, we've made a path. There is a path there now. Like we know how to get
That's
there.
true. Okay, yeah, 3 weeks makes sense.
And now just to kind of like box it in a little, what's the trade deal we're offering?
We're going to offer some of our sheep. We're going to offer wool.
Absolutely.
It is summer
Got an
now.
abundance of sheep.
It is summer now, but as we noticed, spring went by very quickly, and soon it will be autumn and then winter.
Got sheep for ore.
Sheep for ore and food.
I mean, like we're okay on food. We can sustain ourselves for now.
Okay, metal's the main focus. And also, we'll just go sheep for metal for now.
Okay.
So a little treat.
Jazzy card.
I love a good trade.
I think if this goes
okay.
through, we might lose our sheep abundance.
I mean, I think because we have an abundance, we have plenty to trade without losing that. Like
That makes sense.
we're swimming in sheep currently.
Oh. Hey,
Hey, Jazzy got a nice card.
we got a nice card. Oh, golly jeebers. Okay.
And also, so you know, if you use the card that says if the project finishes early, you're the one who dictates the result of the project, not the person who started it.
Oh. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
Well, I give you full permission to take my project.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what to do.
It's the fun
You
of the
take
game.
mine too.
Oh.
It's collaborative. We all
Oh my
interact
gosh.
with each other's elements.
You could also just start a new project. Weather's nice.
I was gonna say, hear me out. I wanted to go domesticate our weird rabbits.
Carbuncle pets.
Just call a carbuncle a carbuncle.
Fair enough. I was thinking of finally domesticating our carbuncles, but then again, I don't really know how that would actually help anything.
How big
I
are
kind
they?
of wonder if the weird tower has any stuff in it, like, but the bird's there, so.
That sounds like a dangerous project, but
What?
definitely, like, I think that sounds like a high risk, high reward kind of thing.
That would be fun. I wanna get Androsa, and we're gonna go on a tower hunt with some of our
Oh.
with the
Androsa's busy.
Yeah, she's busy
Oh.
right now.
I took her.
Right.
She's leading the one to go say hi to Zoe.
right. Oh, this is such.
Is old
Put it over
Liam
there so I
heading it?
forget.
Solid.
So I don't forget. Because I was like, oh, she's right there. This isn't. No, okay.
Oh, Liam thinks he can talk to birds.
I don't.
That's doing bird calls.
Okay.
Oh, they're taking me
No.
as one of their own. It's because my head looks like an egg from far away.
They think I'm
Now
a
I
baby that
just-
fell from the nest.
Okay, that's it. We're taking the old man and we're taking 2 sheep. Specifically 2 sheep. He's gonna ride one and the other one's for fun. We're gonna go talk to the bird.
Okay.
You know what?
Yes.
What's up with the bird? We're not gonna encroach on the territory. If the bird doesn't want us in the tower, that's fine. But we'll be like, yo, what's your story? I want to have old man talk to bird. That's the project I would like to do.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
Well, and I will say too, just kind of to underscore this in the rules, when a project gets completed, it is assumed that it went successfully and is beneficial to the community. In some cases, it might make sense to have an investigative project end with hope dispelled. Even in these cases, the completion of a project should always feel like a step forward, not backwards. This doesn't always mean the whole community is happy with the results, though.
Gotcha. Well, if that bird's to scale, then I mean, it's not like we're gonna be able to do anything with the tower without doing something about the bird anyway. So we
Yeah.
might as well figure out what the bird's deal is, so that way we can,
Open a
Maybe.
dialogue with the bird.
yeah, open a dialogue with the bird.
Find
Community
out if the
relations.
bird can open a dialogue.
It can. Look, it can clearly
It
speak.
can. That's what. The whole reason is I'm like the bird clearly can say things. So
Oh, I thought that was just a joke.
No, it can talk
it's
now.
on the map. That's
Hell
not a
yeah.
joke.
You're
It's
right.
on the map.
That's the vibe of the game. You're absolutely right.
So
I didn't
yeah,
even
let's.
put it there. That's my bird. I didn't say it had a speech bubble. Yeah, go for it.
Now we're gonna go. We're gonna go talk to the bird. That is the project I would like to do. I think since he's traveling on sheepback, I don't think it'll take terribly long to get to the tower and back. So I don't know. I'd say about 3 weeks. I think would be fair because it took about 2 weeks to get to the wolves with walking. I assume, but he's traveling sheep, so
I'm feeling like it
That
might be
checks out with me.
more 4, just because he's got to figure out how to
4
talk
it
to
is
these
then.
birds.
4 it is then.
Right.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna take my card.
I'll put
My card.
4 pips next to the bird.
I like the idea that this is purely Liam's idea. Like,
Yeah, he didn't check with
no one
anybody.
else's.
Yeah,
just-
no, he just ran off.
He
That's
just grabbed
exactly what's
2
happening.
sheep and started saying, "I'm gonna talk to birds."
Okay, Liam.
I love it.
Worst
I
things
love
happen
it.
at sea, you know? Oh god, I can't grab all of Liam.
Liam contains multitudes.
Liam contains this circle.
Do you want to? Oh, I think you can group things. So I'm
You-
gonna go ahead.
You can grab all. I couldn't grab all of him without grabbing the square. Let me put him over here.
Just ripped his face right off.
All right. Project dice tick down, so we will delete these pips. If you start a project with a card, the dice do not tick down this turn.
Bam. I think I've. Oops. Didn't work. Okay, the grouping function in Roll20 is kind of
It's not great.
weird. It's not great, but if you click something and then click and drag it, it works. But if you just click and drag, it'll just drag the individual element you click. So I grouped all of Androsia's elements together. So if you click her, and then the thing appears around her, and then you drag, she should stay together.
I see. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Right. Jazzy,
Okay.
you also get action.
Oh, it's action time.
It's action time.
It's an action economy.
I think this would be funny. Where the question is, where the frick did Liam go? Because nobody did talk to nobody, so where the frick did Liam go? Everyone's confused.
He just left with the sheep and didn't tell anybody.
He's an old man with a lot of sins. Let's hope he's atoning.
Oh, this is a discussion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
One less mouth to feed.
You don't reckon the traders accidentally took him thinking he was a sheep, do you?
And then Jazzy gets to wrap it up because I think you started the question.
Yeah, it was. I hope it goes well.
I like the Jazzy from one side of her mouth. Hey Liam, fuck off with that sheep. And on the other side of her mouth, hey, where'd Liam go? All right.
Oh
Ooh. No, the eldest, not the eldest.
no!
Well, Liam's not with
Oh.
us.
He's Liam.
The eldest among
Well,
you.
he's
Liam's
just-
gone.
Did I save Liam accidentally?
I think you just saved Liam's life.
Fates have spared Liam.
Jesse saved Liam.
Oops.
Because I have to honor the project he's on, so I can't kill the project without a card letting me end a project.
You're right.
That's
fair.
Fiction first.
You did it, Jazz.
Oops.
There goes my hero.
I think that Mother Orchid dies.
Oh.
Mysteriously?
No, I think it is discovered that she had just kind of started, it was mysterious at first, she just seemed to start wasting away, but it was discovered shortly after her death that she had started going without food to make sure that others had food.
Oh, Mother
Oh.
Orchid.
Oh, Mother Orchid. That's so like her.
All the dads around the barbecue. Oh, I heard there's a spot open on the council.
You joke, but
But yeah, Mother Orchid was, and it's not unfair to say that she was probably the glue that was holding this whole thing together, and it's going to be hard to keep things roped all together without her. The other mothers are going to try to continue that, but Mother Orchid has passed on. Then we reduce project dice. Is somebody good at drawing flowers? I'll draw a flower. Never mind. And then action. So, as the discoverer of these Jazzy, how big are these fellas?
Oh, I definitely made them a little bit on the big side. They're I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make them as small as in 14 because that's not as fun. No, they're gonna be they're about wolf sized.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Ooh.
that's
They're-
bigger than I thought.
Yeah, no, they're not small because my biggest criticism about Final Fantasy 14 carbuncles is that they're not big enough. So yeah, they're wolf sized, not
So-
fox sized. They're wolf sized.
Damn.
So I think a handful of people go out to try to catch some. I don't know to what end yet, but we'll get there when we get there. I'll use a different color. I'll use my blue color. Oh, I didn't mean to make it blue. Undo. That's right.
Oh.
They were white. Shit.
Oh,
This is a little red dot. Oop. I don't know what color they were. What color were they, Jazzy?
they were blue.
Light blue.
They
They
were
were blue?
blue.
Alright, I can fix this. I hope. Yeah, that's blue. Probably not the right blue, and then a little red gem. I was just trying to turn my pen a different color. I didn't realize you could choose the color of already drawn things.
We've learned.
We learned. Because I was just gonna draw a little Amara line, but with my color.
Do it.
Yeah.
Mara path.
I think this is gonna be at least 4 weeks if they're trying to catch some. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Oh, I just realized the little square at the top makes them do spinnies. and I just had I had a moment. All right, we're good now.
All right. Marathon.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I had to finish typing something. Uh-huh. Seven of Summer. Introduce a mystery at the edge of the map, or an unattended situation becomes problematic
no.
and scary. What is
Oh,
it?
no.
How does it go awry?
I'm a ride.
Okay. So
Downscale to the
here's the
hole.
thing. Oh, it's not the hole. Not anymore.
We have 2 unattended things on the map.
We have like 4 unattended things.
No, we got
Nope.
projects dealing with most of the things.
Nobody's attending that grill.
But the grill is just the representation of the dads in the community.
I know, but it's unattended. The chicken's gonna burn. I'm gonna make the decision that
You gonna flip that or?
gonna flip that. Those vegetables are pretty close to that chicken. You gonna move those or? Yeah. I'm making the decision that because Androsia has not yet made it by completing this task, that Zoe and the Boys Who Cried Wolf count as unattended. And
I mean, I feel like the project to deal with that means they're attended. Like, just in the fiction, I feel like projects dealing with things means they're being attended to. Personally.
well, the problem is we don't really have anything that's unattended then.
We have 2 unattended things.
Oh, we've got the sock.
We got the suck, and we have the whispering cops. The whispering piss cops.
Oh, in my mind, I've been thinking of those as like part of Zoe's thing, is like defending them, making it harder to get to them.
I know the trees are doing their own thing. Sorry, that was, I guess I didn't make that clear when I made the whispering piss cops. Because like that was the legend that the trees are talking to each other, but now the trees are gathering.
Okay.
We've not done shit about those trees.
Yeah, okay. I think I was gonna give Zoe something, but instead I'm gonna give it to the trees, because I think that's more fucked up. So,
Oh no.
here's the thing. Y'all remember that, horrible cursed machine
Oh no.
that went missing?
Yes.
Tree tech. I think
Treat.
specifically, Androsia sees, on her way to seeing Zoe, that what was his name, Clark or whatever, and his Kenny and his piss friends have. Well, this horrible cursed machine is now in their hands, and I just really like the imagery of like a big
Tree
complex metal device that has like roots growing through it like circuits.
Exactly what I was picturing. Yes, good.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Nothing has happened yet, but something bad is there. The trees have the machine and they are keeping it.
And this copse is like impenetrable. These trees are inches apart at best, and inside them is this machine rising above.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
All right.
So
Aw.
that's gonna suck.
We got 2 projects finishing.
Yeah, I was gonna give that big machine to Zoe, but
Yeah, I mean
this
that's,
is bad.
I feel like Zoe's being attended to with this project because the project is a reflection of
Yeah.
the whole thing.
That's fair. All right.
So we'll do that one first. How does the Zoe trip go?
That one was mine, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
It's got a Mara trail, so
It does have a Mara trail. You're right. That is proof. I think they are not interested. I think we established that they are not interested in returning. That they're doing okay. like they have not lost any number. They have very different values than the rest of their families who are back at Bunker 58. And now they're man, they look weird now. I'm gonna do something. Do something here. Let me pick a color here.
Is Mother
Well,
Zoe taking care of
Ambrosia-
them?
No.
I was gonna say, well,
Mother Zoe is
and-
not taking care of them.
is Androsia gonna say anything about, the giant tree machine? Like, hey, on the way here, did y'all be like, hey, did you know about that? Just a little heads up, little friendly heads up. Hey,
Yeah,
do
I
you know
think
what's
they're
going
like,
on back there?
I think they're like, we have no fucking clue what that is, and we're kind of freaked out about it if we're honest.
That's
But
fair.
yeah, I think the kids have now mutated
Oh,
because
goody.
they are big fans of the Pulse.
Ooh, there's a friend in chat. Hello. Hello, big hello.
Marley.
I love it.
Long time no see.
Marley! How you doing? Always good to see you. Marley's been with us since the beginning. We're playing
hi there, Marley.
Quiet Year, where we are creating a world and
Chaos.
drawing on it, letting chaos reign. Yeah, so I think that's what happens. We establish contact. They are not interested in returning. They have sort of become kind of self-sufficient. They are open to relations of some sort in the future, though.
Especially with the giant tree machine.
We're gonna need to get
know,
some of that
looming.
pulse off of them. We don't have any pulse. We're scarce on that.
Yeah.
Can we get a little
start
juice?
up our grill?
Can we get a little
some?
juice?
Can we get some pulse for sheep?
Got pulse for sheep?
Oh, playing Minecraft with your mom, that sounds lovely. I hope you're having a great
Aw.
time. Yeah, so I think that's how that project wraps up. And the other one is Jazzy's, I believe.
No, it's Alex's trade route.
It was Alex's, that's right.
I think the trade route goes well. We trade sheep, and they give us some of like their metal shelving that they're not really using.
Is this opening up a trade line, or is this like a one-time deal?
No, we're opening up a trade line.
Okay. So we're on decent terms with them then, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they seem friendly. They're a little shifty, and every time we talk to them, it's in a dimly lit like parking lot. And they're like standing in the shadows with a trench coat and like a cigarette.
What are you
Can I ask
buying?
something?
What
Can I
are you
ask
selling?
Are they human, or do we know?
We don't know.
Gotcha.
Every time we finish like a conversation with them, they like kind of disappear into the shadows like Batman. Like we'll do like
Alright.
the Commissioner Gordon thing where we turn around for a second, we turn back, and they're just gone.
Turn around to load the shelves into our little carts and like, and hey, by the way, oh, I hate when they do that.
Yeah, like every time.
Well, if that trade route went well, then I think for my action, I'm going to say we use this material that we're getting from there to start doing repairs to the bunker.
We don't have the tools. Is the problem?
Oh, the tools were the problem, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That wasn't a material problem. That was
No.
a tools
Can
problem.
we make the tools? Is that an option?
Yeah, let's start a
Now
project.
with the
to try to-
materials?
Let's start a project to try to make the tools.
Yeah.
Is
So
that-
like, I
Is
think
that too easy?
I think breaking the repair into two projects of like making tools.
Make the tools and then do the repairs. I
Yeah.
think that's I think maybe 2 weeks to make the tools. That's what do you think? How complex? Well, you mentioned like pulse.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
tubes.
it's not just
that-
screwdrivers and wrenches. Like it's ways to weld sheeting and ways to, like more complex things than that we just don't
All right.
have.
Let's call it like 3 and 5 then. Is that or like 4 and let's say 4 and 4. How's that sound?
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months.
A month to figure out some tools. A month of we got a bunch of bored, disgruntled dads. They can figure out tools in 4 months.
Yes, and I also think just real quick to butt in, we are. I think our goal is to get through summer before ending tonight.
I don't think we're gonna get there. I think we just finish the turn order and then pause there.
Okay. Do we want to loosely plan on like how does Sunday sound to you all?
Sunday is a game day for me.
Sunday is a game day for you. Could we do it like? No, I was gonna say, could we do it?
We
earlier in the
can
day,
discuss
but
this not in game.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's just, we've had a lot of games go the first half and then never get picked back up, and I know that both Mara and I would like that to not be the case again. We'll put 4 pips. If you want to draw like just a tool here, you could just draw like a screwdriver or something. I know that we said it's not screwdrivers, but
I'm gonna draw a saw.
okay. And then Alex.
Alright. Summer 6. 6 of summer.
The Boys of Summer.
Outsiders arrive in the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Or, outsiders arrive in the area. How many? And how are they greeted?
Oh,
New
another
friends,
faction.
new friends.
Another faction?
Mm-hmm.
Another faction. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say the outsiders that arrive are
Bees.
more of Androsia's people.
Oh.
More tall dragon women show up.
Oh, I think we were all
Hey.
under the impression that she was like a mutant, but this is
Mhm.
interesting.
Androsia never mentioned this.
Nope.
Never mentioned that there was more. And they are demanding. They are a threat, and they are demanding Androsia's return to them.
Oh no.
How are they vulnerable?
How are they vulnerable?
We have Androsia, so
We have Androsia, we have a hostage.
Yeah, they don't want to see Androsia hurt, maybe.
They don't want to see Androsia hurt, they just want to return. So,
Oh.
I can't select Androsia, but can someone just copy and paste Androsia a couple times? Thanks.
can you copy paste?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know put that card away.
No. Gonna leave it up.
Paste.
Oh.
There we go.
Paste. Paste. Is this area good?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, and Androsia is home again, so we can bring her home.
Oops.
Okay, and I think I will, for my action, do a discussion with all the other mothers, and we will discuss whether we want to return Androsia to the other dragon people. I'll say Androsia isn't interested in going back, but I'll say for discussion, do we want to return her to her people, or do we want to keep her here where she seems to prefer to be?
I think that
Oh.
goes to Jazzy. Yeah.
Um. What's the backstory here? What's going on?
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Or I guess, okay, we should question Androsia to see what's up?
She's
Right.
been an asset to our community. I think to lose her would be to lose a lot.
She's been our friend since day one. If she doesn't want to go back, they'll have to go through me to get her.
All right, so it's settled. We keep Androsia.
Well, I will say too. The last one, it was fine. Things aren't ever settled in a discussion. No decisions are made in a discussion. It's just a
okay.
pulse of the community. But I think we can safely say from the community does not want to return Androsia. They seem pretty unified on that.
He's
I was
popular.
gonna say, I can't click them anymore. I was gonna say turn their dresses. I was gonna turn their dresses red, but I
Ooh.
No, we gotta have the
Just to
the
distinguish.
angry anime star.
Yeah. Oh, I did this one the wrong way. Shoot, I messed it up. There we go. That's
So
fine.
there's a lot that's happened. The piss trees have a cursed machine. The children are mutating. We're trading with the roof dwellers.
Alright.
Liam went off to talk to birds. We got a whole bunch of dragons
There's a
here
lot
now.
a lot of hot dragon people.
A lot of hot
like-
dragon people. Hot,
It's
angry
great.
dragon people.
One nice dragon people. She's nice.
Androsia, your family fucking sucks.
Yeah, they're really problematic. Oh, I just put a big squiggle on the map. My bad. That's the shepherd's
And then
cane.
an earthquake happened.
Yeah.
The end.
I think that
Alright.
I think that is actually a card. Is that there's a massive natural disaster.
Mhm.
No.
I think that's
this is-
I think that's an autumn.
I think that's an autumn. Yeah.
The last turn of the stream.
Jazzy.
Jazzy, please.
Oh.
Jazzy, please.
Something good.
Jazzy, please draw a good card.
We have too many enemies on the map.
Earthquake, earthquake, earthquake. Someone new arrives. Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Oh.
Oh, this is way too relevant, and I don't appreciate it.
I love
20th
it.
faction. 20th faction.
We gotta make a decision.
I got it.
I'm scared.
Androsa's little sister Adeline shows up from the group.
Why is she
She
in
breaks
distress?
off from them. She's in distress because she misses her sister, and bad stuff's going down with the Dragon Tribe, which is why they want their princess back.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Let me update our
Got 'em.
characters thing here. First off, Adeline. I'm gonna
Hey,
put
Jazzy.
her under Andros
Oh, wait,
Yeah?
You said her name. You said Adeline. Didn't you?
Adeline.
Yeah.
Adeline.
Yeah. Yeah.
Androsia's younger sis.
That's some like mid-season plot twist
Hot
shit.
gold dragon lady / is princess.
Warrior princess. Jazzy,
I'm pretty
you
pretty
just
proud of myself.
fully put like a whole OC in Quiet Year, and I appreciate that.
Oops. Oops.
Wanna take this card?
Oh.
Alright,
So-
we will reduce project dice, which means Jazzy's project finishes. What happens with Liam and the sheep and the birds?
So the birds are disgruntled, but open to talking as long as we don't touch their shiny building. So they're just like, they don't want nothing to do with us, but they're just like, hey, don't touch our stuff, and we won't murder all of you. So it's like, yay. But we have learned that they do like shiny things. So there is a possibility of possibly doing some bartering with them for metal if we provide them with shiny things. They do not have to be valuable. They just have to be shiny. We're talking
that's
crow
interesting.
laws, baby.
Full crow laws.
Full
No,
crow
wait,
laws.
no. Let's reconsider.
Nope, we're not reconsidering full crow
no,
laws.
Jazzy.
You know what I mean?
Corbin. What I'm saying is, the phrase "crow laws" has implications.
Corvid.
Full
There we go.
Corvid laws.
Magpie
Corvid
laws.
laws.
Magpie
Laws. There we go. Magpie laws. Point being, yeah, just pretty much, yeah, that magpie laws. They're very territorial. If you don't heck with them, they won't heck with you. They love shiny things, and if loyalty can be gained, they will be your friends. And they are dangerous, and they're also big.
What do they think about Liam?
They chill with Liam because Liam was like, you know, he listened. He was chill. He listened. He kept his cool. Was like, he rode in with his sheep and was just like, yo, hey, can I just chill with you? Can I just talk? And one of them was being the birds that they are. They were curious, so they, you know.
Did they
It's
eat
pretty
the
much
second
what
sheep?
happened. Oh no, the other sheep's fine. It was just companion sheep. It's all good. We love our sheep.
I don't want to know more about Liam's companion sheep.
I don't want to know more.
Liam's riding sheep and
No.
Liam's companion sheep.
I don't like
don't
it.
worry. Don't think too hard about it. Liam's made good friends with the sheep. He looks
Liam
like
is
one,
my-
so they trust him. It's fine.
Very
Liam is my
beneficial
favorite.
friends.
He was my favorite bumbling druid man.
Me
He's
too.
a former
Basically.
war criminal.
That's his repentance, is he's become a druid. Let's go with
Become a
that.
druid.
That rules, actually. I
love it.
I've fully come around on Liam. I love
we
him.
can bring Liam and the sheep back.
He's my new fucking.
Nope.
He's my new D&D character. Next one shot I play, I'm playing Liam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to drag the sheep back one piece at a time.
Oh god.
Oh, that's horrifying.
He's too entrenched in the bits over there.
Oh, his face has a lot of bits because I kept trying to give him a face, but I couldn't do it, so I kept covering it back up.
Oop. I stretched the leg.
Oh.
Oh, well, we will.
I think you have an action.
Yeah, Jesse still has an action.
Oh, yeah. The action will be holding off, or will be the discussion of what course of action should we take now that we've discovered the drama.
I'm working on it, Mara. Working
Yeah,
on it.
okay. You take that. I've got the words. We've got
Oh,
this
dear.
together. Snez, that is a very complicated question to ask.
Yeah,
What happened?
I
A
hit the
lot
highlights
has
for him.
happened. Okay.
There we go. There's your sheep. Your sheep looks a little worse for the wear, but it's a traveling sheep.
Traveling sheep.
You need
Not
some
the
rest.
companion sheep. There's a lot going on in this game.
There is a lot going on in this game, but the great thing about returning to it is that you can kind of look at it and go like, okay, that's what's happening there. We drew this, so this is that. Like, there's that one wolf there. That's because we called the wolves. What's this weird gear in the tree? Oh yeah, the trees have the cursed machine, and Kenny still pisses himself.
He saps all his friends.
So yeah, we're gonna pause this, but we will return to this. I will make it my life's goal to make sure we return to this.
Wait, Ryan, you gotta answer Jesse's question.
Oh yeah, we
what's
gotta
this
do the
question?
discussion.
Oh, discussion.
Oh,
Yeah,
What's
the
your discussion?
is, now that we understand the drama, what does that change our course of action? Namely, that Androsia is staying.
She's royalty. She can make her own decisions.
we do not have the defenses to hold ourselves against a whole group of Androsias.
No, but we do have potential allies.
Oh, they're gonna become the Encrosias.
And Jazzy, you started with a question, I think.
Oh, um, frick.
Or we can end it on that. That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, let's just do that because I ain't got it.
That's
was trying
probably the ending statement, just like, oh my god, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, let's go with that. I was trying to figure out how y'all did the copy pasting because now we need a smaller Andrew.
I got it.
Oh,
Nope.
somebody ripped off Androsia's arm.
Oh god.
That was me because okay, I'm just gonna stop touching it.
I think Androsia's got a piece somewhere that got
Yeah, it's her
left behind.
her arm got dragged out weird. Her right arm.
Behind your tail.
Well, this is fine. Here we go. Paste. Oh, uh-oh. Whoop.
Everything's going wrong, everything's going wrong.
Time. Little Andy.
Oh, she's with us. She came over with us.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Now you got to get her out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Never talk to me or my son ever again.
Oh, this is quite the pickle we're in, hey kids?
Oh man, we have, to our knowledge,
Well,
no real weapons beyond fighting wolves. Our defenses are established as being like crumbling, like our base is physically damaged.
And that's like the longest project we had.
Yeah, that's gonna be like another 6 weeks to fix. They're not gonna wait that long. They're gonna like attack on the next bad card we draw. Fuck. Maybe the carbuncles will save us.
Maybe the carbuncles will save us.
Or here's my plan.
Oh no.
Nope, we don't discuss.
I want to talk
done.
about it, and you can't stop me.
We
I
don't
know.
discuss, so we don't drive other people's plans. We gotta let everybody have their
You're
own
right.
plans and let them do them.
You're right.
I don't
that was
have any
very
plans.
fun.
I'm just guessing. Flying on the seat of my pants as per usual.
We all are, as God intended.
Ah,
So I
I
think
think
we wrap
we're
up.
gonna.
here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to finish this game within the next week. That's the goal, but who knows if that's gonna work or not?
Well, yeah,
Figure
we'll discuss
something out.
scheduling
We always
off
do.
air, and we'll tweet about it. Everybody will tweet about it.
We'll all tweet about it. Yes.
We'll tweet about it.
Thank you, especially to Alex and Jazzy, who were flexible enough to be willing to do this totally new thing when I fucked up the amount of players in Remnant. Because I don't double check shit, and you can't make me.
We have our own remnant now with hot dragon ladies and cursed piss trees.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make my own
perfect.
Remnant with strippers and blackjack.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I enjoyed my stay, even though I wasn't listening 90% of the time. Hey, you do you, pal.
Hey, watch the VOD.
Uh,
There's a lot of cool
Watch
stuff.
the VOD if you feel like it. We had a fun time. So thank you everybody for stopping by, who said hello and was in chat or lurking. We appreciate you all. Go ahead and check out twitch.tv/ TheKingHyena to check out Alex's channel, or
Yeah.
twitch.tv/ Jazzy_PLZ, please, to check out her channel. And we will see you at our next stream. So yeah.
God damn it, Alex. Bye.